that's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Check 31, check 31.
On first down, Hines. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Hines. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the... And this is going to be intercepted. Good position, and it's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We go.
Touchdown.
It's goons out here on
as they're finally able to take it down. Tucker now to add the point after.
I told you, Arnold is a bitch. I told you at the beginning of the game.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Let me focus something. You're not playing soft.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Teeing up, man. Shout out them boys, man.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Honest, now we know you can't carry. We feeling that, Joe.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm coming for that jump, you know what I'm saying?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
under pressure, and he'll go down.
Jimmy, Jim Troll,
this first quarter.
You've got plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Go.
Exit.
Back to throw. McBride.
Oh, PJ would have had him right there on blood.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
We'll get the viewership up.
Miller wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Let's see. Why slot? Why slot? Why slot?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, McBride.
Yo, sick nigga.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Check 26, check 26. Watch the safety screen. Ready?
Now it's Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Ready up. Let's get it. Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Now.
Looking to throw on second down. McBride. And this is going to be
Why is
caught.
Madden acting like Dallas is
Fight
a
for
god?
the
Cut it
football.
out.
A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun. McBride. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Where the viewers at? Where's the viewers?
31-yard line.
So there's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let me know where the viewers is at, man. You find them, let me know, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
I'm greedy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Watch Mark Andrews, brother. Watch him. Watch him, man, please.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 2nd down now, it's Hines. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Max Williams, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. No problem there on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You're going to be watching Mark Andrews and nobody else.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Shout out Millie Boykin.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. All day, baby.
Still running this, but we don't wait till 2 minutes.
Mike 57.
I'll get back on the field. All that,
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first two passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
We're going to go to all-man concept.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the gun, McBride. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Hines. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off play action. McBride.
What I said, throw that ball again and picking it up. Nick Nelson better not drop another pick on this game. Better not drop another.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
There you go, man. Ain't playing games with the big bleach. All right. Alright. You pussy, huh? Okay.
The ball.
Something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling.
All right.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
We out here.
So we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1.
Fish fillet.
The 19-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning.
Bro, this dude is sewage.
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance.
They can pick it up. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, McBride. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked there by Nick Nelson. And he will bring this back.
Savages is out here. They out here to be lurking. They wild. They in the flats and they lurking.
Play. A pick 6.
I'm sick, boy.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Who's them niggas, man?
And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start at the 11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a set. They want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing after the interception. McBride looking deep down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39.
Oh my God, the alert god is back. The alert god is back.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They begin the drive with Hines. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
The tackle made by...
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Hines. And brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, McBride. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. Street. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
57's run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Oh, here we go. Oh, shut up.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Breaks a tackle. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd down. McBride. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Hines. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Run! Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McBride. He's got it to Williams. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Defense.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
We've caught a lot of gains, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Get in the weight room. Check safety, check safety. Let's go. Hey, Charlie.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Point after, up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Ready, set, 57. Man, I got you.
Here is Eckler. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. He'll have a first down inside the 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, McBride looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's... There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Austin Eckler, 67 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st and 10, McBride. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he coughed it up. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's the 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they take a knee.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.